Привет, hello and bonjour. I feel like I need some boppin' 80s music to kind of match this look. I'm feeling very, I'm feeling good. So obviously, as you can see, I'm wearing a fairly bright look, which comes from a fairly bright palette. So today we are continuing with my series of one palette and several looks. And today is, you guessed it because it's in the title, the Forever Flawless palette from Makeup Revolution. And this is the Birds of Paradise palette. Again, how cute and pretty is the packaging? So they have 18 shades. And this one, basically, if you think of tropical pop art in 80s, I think this will be what words describe this beautiful palette. It is bright, it is neon, it is fun, and it is a little bit sporadic. I'm someone who kind of appreciates the more organized palette, but at the same time, this one has been so fun to play with. So we're definitely gonna play around and see how this goes. I'm gonna do 3 looks. I really wanna use as many colors as possible, explore the possibilities with these palettes, and just give you a bit of an idea of looks that you can do. I find a lot of reviews use a couple of colors and they basically leave it there. That's not what I'm about here, so let us dive in and do 3 looks. This one is the last one, so you know, a little bit of a sneak peek for you. So without further ado, let us dive in. As I mentioned, 3 looks and then quick final thoughts at the end, whether or not I recommend this palette. So let us dive into the first look. Okay, so for look number 1, we're gonna be doing a graphic red, orange, white eye. You may have seen this look already in one of my Instagram posts, but I thought it was super fun and fairly wearable, so we're gonna recreate it today. So I'm gonna start first of all with this creamy shade Exotic, and with that I'm gonna start lining my eye. And also keep in mind, it's okay if this is a little bit messy. We're gonna be going over it with a powder, but I find doing it with a cream first really helps set a nice base and make the bright orange red pop even more. Okay, and because that was just a cream, I wiped it off this brush, and I'm gonna use the same one, and I'm gonna go in with this hot red orange shade called Tweet. Super bright, very pigmented, and I'm basically gonna put that directly over where I did the liner, and it's just gonna make it pop so freaking much. Holy crap, though, that's easy. I literally just stamped along where I had the liner and it picked it up. Like, that was so fast. All right, now that this portion is done, I'm gonna very carefully go in with this beautiful white shade called Cockatoo and basically put that all over my lid and slightly blending up, and of course avoiding the red liner that we just put down. Okay, and just back in with Tweet to redefine that liner. Next is a fun part. We're gonna go into this shimmery, I don't even know what to call it, kind of pinkish purplish reflective shade, and put that all over the white, and it's just gonna warm it up and tie the look in together so much. And just gently with my finger tapping that on. You'll see it's not super opaque, but it's buildable, but having the white underneath really makes it pop. I feel like I'm gonna hit the pan of that cream shade because I'm pressing so hard. And see, it just gave such a warmth to this eye and a bit of pizzazz. I'm basically hitting the pan right now. I need to somehow squish the formula back in. I guess that's just how that's gonna be. And an optional step if you want, I'm just taking a clean fluffy brush and zhuzhing out the edges a little bit just to make it slightly more seamless, because when you're putting on a cream with a finger, sometimes it like blobs on. And we don't want that, of course, do we? And here's the fun part. You can leave it here, but what I did in the look was a bright red in the inner corners. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that again. And for that, I'm gonna be using this beautiful orange shade called Cardinal. All right, so definitely a bit more of a graphic look. So I'm gonna do the rest of my face and I'll be right back. Alrighty, Roo, here's look number 1 completed. I didn't put on false eyelashes because I thought it would be a little bit too strong and would overpower the liner. But honestly, a very quick, fun look. I definitely matched the lipstick to the eyes, and I feel like it just ties everything together and makes it pop. But this look was so quick and easy to work with. Honestly, if you're not even the best at eyeliner, with a single brush, no issues, and using these two together just really made it a simple process. But I really like this look, and that's 4 colors of the palette right there, and absolutely 0 issues, pigmented, barely any fallout, and just really fun. So yes, let us proceed to look number 2. All right, let's begin look number 2. I want to do something fairly tropical, so I'm gonna hit as many of the greens and kind of yellow oranges as I can and see if I make a total mess of things or a pretty cute little look. Okay, so first color into the crease is this beautiful green called Budgie, and I'm just gonna blend that out and hope that it looks as nice as I imagine in my head. Okay, I mean, I guess it looks neon-ish, but it's coming out really neon green, borderline like a yellow green, but I'm digging it. Blendability is good so far. This is so fun. I feel like I certainly have never worn a green like this, but this is fun! Ugh, that's what makeup should be. Fun. Yeah. Alright, and the next color I'm gonna go on the lid with is Jungle, and it's this more deeper jungly green, and I'm gonna do mostly the middle because I do want to put another color in the inner third, and let's see how that goes. Now, I mentioned this before with Makeup Revolution palettes. Often if you have another color below, it may not work the way you want it to, but if they're in the same spectrum, usually it's not bad. This green is super nice and builds on top of itself really well. I'm basically taking it just out to the end there, but leaving the blend out to that lighter color Budgie. So I'm actually gonna go back into Budgie and just blend the 2 colors together in the crease. See what I mean? It kind of here basically picked up all of the jungle color. So not the biggest fan of that, but let's go back in one more time with jungle and just straight up pat it on up until the point we want. Alright, cool. And I will leave that there. I won't touch it. Don't want to mess it up further. Okay, next on the under eye, I'm going to go in with the 3rd orange in this palette that we haven't played with yet, and it's called Toucan. It's a play on words. And it's this really nice kind of almost pastel neon orange that looks like orange soda, and that's going to go on the under eye on the outer portion. Okay, and next we're gonna go into the single yellow shade called Canary, which is very bright and beautiful. And that's gonna finish off the lower lash line for us. Ooh, that's really nice. And you know what's really good about it? It's very warm toned yellow. So it just works so well with the orange, but at the same time it complements the green, so fun. And to complete this look, last but not least, we're gonna go into another creamy shade. This one is called Fiesta, and it's a greeny gold. I guess that's how you describe it. So it'll be perfect to tie in this look, and that's just gonna go in the inner third of the eye, and I'm probably gonna bring it up quite a bit. Ooh, okay. You know how versatile it ties in well with the greens and the warm yellows and stuff. Ooh, ah. So what I'm gonna do just before I finish off this look, I'm actually gonna take Budgie again and just bring it up much higher towards the brow bone because I really want that green to be visible. And back in again with Jungle, just to intensify that green. We lost a little bit of it in the blend with the creamy shade Fiesta. And just with my finger, kind of making them have a gentle meeting, not a harsh line. Okay, so with that, I'm gonna finish the look and I'll be right back. September. I feel great. This look is so fun and tropical. It's crazy to me how, you know, lashes and liner just makes your eyes pappity pap. So I did nude lip, a bit more of a pinkish blush to warm it up, and it's crazy. It felt so intense and too much when I was first doing the eyeshadow. I was like, oh, this will never look, you know, cute or wearable, but it does. It really does. Oh, I'm so happy with this. So obviously I had a little bit of trouble with the color Jungle, and I've mentioned that before. That's just a Makeup Revolution shadow thing. I feel like with the mattes, sometimes they don't layer very well, so you have to be careful and more so pat them on. But other than that, everything just turned out so lovely. I'm very happy. I feel like I need to go to some carnaval or something, and it's just such a cute look. Like, I feel like I could go out with this look. I'm feeling myself. I feel like I say that with every look I do lately, but that's great. That's great. So let us move on to look number 3. Okay, and off we go with look number 3. For this one, I want to utilize a bit more of the blues and purples in this look, contrast the last one. So I'm going to be diving into Macaw, Take Flight, probably Tail Feather, Adventure, and definitely Island. It's like the pastel purple of my dreams. So let us begin. So starting on the inner corner, I'm gonna take the more teal of the blues, which is this one called Take Flight. Very cute. I feel like the light blues, kind of that 90s vibe, is very in right now, so maybe we'll make magic happen. And that's just going on the inner corner. So again, on its own, very kind of sheer, but so buildable if you keep layering it on top of itself, which I think is really nice versatility. Next, I'm gonna go in with the more sky blue shade called Macaw and basically continue along my eye shape. That is cute. That's a look on its own. How fun, how fun. Just slightly blending that up with whatever is left on the brush. Okay, and we're gonna do all the purples on the under eye. So I'm gonna start with what I think is the deepest, which is Adventure, and that'll be the bottom outer third. Ooh, that's bright. Okay, and to continue this line, I'm gonna go in with the more kind of pinky purple called Tail Feather, and bring that in and just leave about a third, maybe a little bit less on the inside for that last color, Island. And with these ones, especially when I'm doing the eyeliner, I just like to stamp it on. I feel like color payoff is quite nice, and that way you can blend a lot easier, but that transition, lovely. Okay, and to finish off the colors, better fall out here, but I'm going in with very dense hard brushes, so that's probably why. I'm gonna dip into Island, which is the most beautiful purple pastel that I've ever seen. It just makes me think of, what's her name? From Scooby-Doo, Daphne. I feel like it's this color and this color together are Daphne, and that's just going very much so in the inner corner. And at the top, I want to gently, ooh, maybe this isn't the right brush. I feel like it's picking up more than it's putting down. I'll go in with a fluffier brush. So really want to plop, plop, plop it in the middle, and then gently brush it into that light blue. Plop, plop, plop. Going a little bit graphic here again, aren't we? Oh, that color. So good, so good. Oh, it's just too beautiful. Okay, whatever is there's pretty much nothing left on this fluffy brush that I did Island with. I'm just gonna very gently, ever so slightly buff out the purple bottom line, and especially the very edge. I'm gonna, you know, because that clearly made sense, the And then I'm just gonna go in with Cockatoo again, the white shade, and do the brow bone a little bit. A little tiny bit. Why am I feeling this? It's so like kind of 80s vibes. I don't even know what to do with myself. I'm so happy with this look. I'm digging this. Okay, and what I want to do is try one of the glitters. I'm gonna go in with Rio, the blue glitters. You only have two, the kind of pink and blue. Oh, well that picked up effing well. Oh man, where do I want to put it? Oh no, but I don't want to ruin the look. In the middle. Dilemmas of life. Originally I thought to put it between these two, but they just blend so well together that I'm afraid to fudge it up. I'm just gonna do the inner portion. Am I ruining it? Yo! And there's still so much left. That glitter picks up so freaking much, let me tell ya. Oh my god, and it's like, it's just there. I didn't even have to put on like a glitter primer. Okay, I maybe effed up the look a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna go into Lovebirds, the pink one as well, and just more so in the inner corner. Give it a little bit of warmth. All right, now I kind of look like I have glittery, bruised eyes. What have I done? What have I done? We'll make it work, you know what? We always do, and as I said before, in the end with the lashes, it always pappity pap paps. I'm gonna go back into Island, repop that color back in, and make it make some sort of sense. Just gonna make it pop again. I feel like the glitter, well, obviously it's abrasive and it kind of lifted some of the color up. Is there ever a good way to like transition non-glitter to glitter? Man, if you wanna do 80s looks, let me tell you right now before my I keep almost dropping everything. If you wanna do 80s look before my final review, this is pretty much the palette for you. Hopefully we can wrap this together. I'm gonna, of course, finish my face and be right back with the final look for you. And here is look number 3. And once again, maybe not in your opinion, but certainly in mine, I feel like it pulled together so nicely. I did slightly bigger lashes, bit of a pink lip. Is that glitter? No, good, we're good. And it just looks so fun. I've been having a lot of fun lately playing with putting pops of color in the inner corner, and I just feel like it's really nice. Putting the red glitter in did good. It kind of helped amalgamate the two together. Big words today, huh? And I just feel so fun, definitely for Halloween, for some disco looks, for some fun poppin' nights out. Like, so cute. Like, nothing, like, it is a bit extreme, but also it's not at all. I don't know how to describe it. I think it's so freaking lovely. And these glitters, they were, I dropped something. Okie dokie, what do I feel about the Birds of Paradise palette? I feel like I say this about most of the Makeup Revolution palettes lately. I really do love it. I think it's so fun and colorful and bright, and it's a bit more of a unique color story than your usual multicolor palettes, if that makes sense. First of all, they're kind of scattered all over the place, so it's not very organized. If you're someone that likes, you know, all your blues, purples, whatever in a row, maybe not the best palette for you. But I feel like this really makes you think outside the box, forces your imagination a little bit, and it's just so playful and fun, and a very wearable neon palette. Oh man, I think did I? Yeah, I used every single color. Did I use cardinal? Yeah, hey. Fun, that's my first time. I used every single color with 3 looks. And honestly, I mean, maybe jungle was a little bit problematic, but I was also layering it on top of another color. So, I mean, we made it work in the end, but very fun, easy, and a great palette. If you're looking for brights, this is the palette for you. If you want anything to do with the 80s, this is the palette for you. And the glitters, oh my goodness, like, look. I just pressed my finger into them, I didn't even swirl, and they picked up so much. These glitters, they're not eye safe technically, so do with that what you wish. I'm obviously still wearing them, but they went on like so easily. I didn't even have a glitter primer, and just so reflective and fun. So if you're looking for a fun palette to play with, to do some maybe Halloween looks, fun 80s looks, something bright, something summery, I 100% recommend this palette. It is so beautiful, it's so fun, and the colors, they really are super easy to work with. Like, they're there. Ooh, that would be a really cute look, wouldn't it? Oh, I need to do that. See, you just randomly pick 3 colors and you got a new look. Very straightforward, I think. So definitely recommend this palette if you're looking for something fun. If you're looking for just regular normal palettes, don't bother. It would be a waste of money even though it's not that much money. So I really love it and I recommend it. Pigmentation, color, price, brightness, good for me. Okay, so that concludes today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching again. Let me know what you thought, which was your favorite look. Do you have this palette? Do you want to get this palette? Let me know what you guys are thinking, and please do give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't already, definitely please subscribe to my channel. I am new and growing, so it would mean a heck ton for me if you could do that. I'd really appreciate it, and I have lots of fun videos coming up. Other than that, you can catch me on social media at Slavic Chic. And hopefully I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye!